Making It Matter is brought to you by Burger and Green.
It's downtown where we want to go eat at, and the conditions don't look too fun for a wheelchair to get through.
Change becomes possible.
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
When you have people working together to make a difference.
Oh, look, I can't fit through this door.
We don't want your pity. That does nothing for us. But you know what does something for us? You actually listening and advocating and helping us make change to get the equity that we deserve.
Barb Zablotny won't hesitate to tell her story. In fact, she wants you to ask, so we understand and learn how to make an inclusive environment.
People need to understand that we are being oppressed still. You know, there's all these barriers in every realm and aspect of our life every day.
Some days are harder than others.
Barb says she can remember the ignorance she even had.
I think that was part of the issue of accepting this life, was because now I'm viewed as less than by society strictly because I have to use a wheelchair to move around.
For 21 years, she was able to walk. But then, one winter night, she hit a patch of ice, lost control of her car, and was paralyzed on impact.
The doctor came in and just told me, it seems that you have a spinal cord injury, and that means you're never gonna walk again. And I was like, never again? And he's like, I'm sorry, honey, you're never gonna walk again. And I remember crying. And
life doesn't always go as planned. And while Barb can't control what happened, she can control how she deals with it. She found a new purpose when she won Miss Wheelchair PA in 2018 and went on to compete in Miss Wheelchair America.
During my reign, I traveled to and through 7 different states.
Right now, I am at the Boston Abilities Expo.
For 68 appearances, for 20,000 miles.
It's not a pageant, but an advocacy platform that gives women in wheelchairs an opportunity for their voices to be heard.
And you are stronger together as a unit than you are by yourself. And that is what we stress at Miss Wheelchair Pennsylvania, is we need to work together.
These last 10 months have been the most fulfilling 10 months of I'm gonna start crying, my entire life.
Barb is now the president of the organization, has brought the competition to Johnstown, and has become a role model and mentor.
I'm proud of you, Jess.
Empowering others, like Jessica Gardner, the 2021 winner, to find their voice.
Having a disability would be much easier if people would just have empathy and understanding and want to make the changes. Good boy, that's a good boy, yes.
Jessica was born with cerebral palsy.
Love you, yes I do.
Her service dog Ford
Ford's my angel with fur instead of wings.
helps her through the day.
Shake pedal. Good boy.
She says it's not necessarily her disability that's hard to deal with, but rather the way people treat it.
If we didn't have the obstacles, being in a wheelchair wouldn't be that big a deal. But because we face that every day, and because society's ignorance, and because they don't understand, and they don't have that extra dose of empathy, you know, of what we go through and what we need, that's the difficult part.
Jessica believes that change begins with people seeing what they go through.
Oh, you guys are noticing the slant.
Multiple times officials have been invited to get into wheelchairs,
That's a bad divot.
getting a small glimpse of their daily life.
I think perspective is everything.
Miss Wheelchair PA provides a community, and together they use their voices to teach the difference between equality and equity.
Someone could technically say, well, you have equal rights. You're allowed in that building just as much as the next person. But the equity aspect is, you know, it's not, the building is not made for us to get in there properly and access the same things as everyone else.
A mission these women are advocating for now, in hopes of creating a better future.